The Pentagon's move to replace Confederate-linked names from military bases continued this month with the renaming of the U.S. Army's Fort Benning, now called Fort Moore. CBS's David Martin explains it was an historic moment, not just for the soldiers, but for their spouses as well.
I can't describe to you really the hell that we were in.
Hal Moore was a soldier once and young, commander of American troops in the bloody 1965 Battle of Ai Drang Valley, the first head-to-head clash with North Vietnamese soldiers.
And the smoke and the dust and the noise, screams of the men hollering for mom or medic.
Moore has since passed away, but Bob Edwards was there as commander of C Company.
C Company had started today with 5 officers and 106 men. By 10 o'clock, there were no unwounded officers. There were 42 men killed.
That's 50% casualties.
But the line had held.
Edwards and his soldiers were based at Fort Benning, Georgia, which from now on will be called Fort Moore.
But it's not named Fort Hal Moore. It's both Hal Moore and Julie.
Julie Moore, her given name is Julia, was outraged by the impersonal telegrams used to notify families of the dead.
She raised hell. She raised a fuss all the way up to stop that inhumane practice.
Because of Julia Moore, the dreaded news is now delivered in person, and she is the first Army spouse to have a base named after her. David Martin, CBS News, The Pentagon.